me, take a potty. Oh, guess we're going for a walk. Fuck off. What's up, YouTube? We are back. Son of a... What's up, YouTube? We are back. Season 1, Episode 8. That's right, 2 months into this awesome weight loss journey. I'm your host, Brian, and you guessed it once again, we got a lot to talk about. Now, if you're watching this day one, the day that it dropped, you've already noticed it's not Sunday. Yeah, we didn't make a mistake. I didn't sleep through the first half of the week. We're actually going to start putting these videos out on Wednesday afternoons, and there's a very valid reason for that. Now, while I've told you I'm not doing this for fame and fortune and popularity, I want to help as many people as possible, and to do that, I've got to get this video in front of those people. So in order to get those view counts up, we're going to move it to a little later in the week because numbers and statistics and some of my good friends who are much more successful on YouTube than I am have suggested that Sunday is probably not the best day to put out content. So we're going to give this a shot. So expect this Wednesday afternoons from here on out. Now, if you didn't notice, and if you haven't, click up here. Yeah, up there. And you can see we got our first food video out. That's right. I finally got it all figured out. I finally decided what I want to do. Let me explain that real quick. So, I don't cook a lot, right? I just don't. And when I do, it's super boring. It's not something people are going to want to see, right? Like I throw some eggs in a pan with some chicken, I roll it up in a tortilla, and I put it in my face hole. It's just not elaborate. It's not something content worthy, right? It's just boring ass content and nobody wants to see that. But what I decided to start doing was just taking some of those things that I make not every day and putting those out. Make little short 5-minute videos on, you know, these are the quick meals by B. I haven't really decided what I'm going to call it yet. I think right now it's just something like I don't know, waffle breakfast, something or other crap that I made for YouTube. But there'll be a title for it and a playlist and all that good stuff. But just real simple things, nothing elaborate, all healthy, all anabolic options to things that I make every day. And of course, if you've got some suggestions, be sure to drop those below too. Anyway, on to the life of B. So this week has been interesting. Last week, we started a brand new thermogenic, and while I've taken this thermogenic before, we're on hydroxycut now instead of ghost burn, some very weird side effects happened and I had to stop taking it altogether. Now, I'm not sure why. I need to do a little more experimentation and a little research, and honestly I should probably just stop taking it and find another one, but my brain's like, hey, why is this happening, right? I started getting really tired. Like, I would take it first thing in the morning. I have it around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And by 11, man, I was falling asleep at my desk. I kid you not. One day this week, I actually fell asleep. I have a standing desk at work, so I can stand up when I want to stand up. I was getting really tired, so I'm going to stand up. I fell asleep standing up. Fell asleep standing up. Never in my life have I done that before. The only thing that I can think of, and I don't know enough about the differences in caffeine yet to determine this, is that the Ghost supplement that I took had caffeine anhydrous and green coffee bean extract in it as well. and the hydroxycut just has caffeine anhydrous, which is basically dehydrated laboratory grade caffeine. It's used in a lot of supplements. It's used in most of your energy drinks. I don't know if there's a difference in what we call the half-life or when it starts to taper off in caffeine anhydrous versus green tea. I'm gonna call it green tea for the rest of this video. Green coffee bean extract or not. I do need to do a little research on that, and I'll update you guys when I get that figured out. I think that may have something to do with it, but all I know is that right around the 6 hour mark, the 5.5 to 6 hour mark, man, I would just get seriously tired. I thought I wasn't getting enough sleep. I thought maybe it was maybe caffeine tolerance, so I tried to cut back on some of my caffeine to see if that would help. Nothing. Like 5 hours in, I was literally ready to just fall over and go to sleep. So I cut that out around Thursday, stopped taking it all together. I've cut my caffeine intake down a lot. I actually did 2 workouts this week without pre-workouts, just to try to keep my caffeine under 100 milligrams a day. And I'm gonna try again on Monday. I'm gonna try again. Yeah, I guess Monday it'll be to just get a really good solid 7-8 hours of sleep, no caffeine throughout the weekend, and take it and see if it happens again. And in the meantime, do a little research as well. So that's what's up with the thermogenic. Probably a new thermogenic coming really soon. I thought I was gonna take this for a month or so, but man, if this keeps up, I can't handle it. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Speaking of workouts have... So for anyone wanting to get into content creation, YouTube, social media, listen very carefully. Before you press record, check your damn battery. So anyway, workouts have been great this week. In fact, the scale had a very interesting story to tell. Now keep in mind, and I mentioned this before, these things can be very, very deceptive, but check this out. So that is spectacular, 282.2, still continuing that downward trend. But what I was saying about the scale being deceptive, so body comp is in line with that, right? Fat percentage down, water weight's about the same, up a little bit maybe, and muscle mass is up some too. The significant factor this week though is, if you remember the week previous, 2 weeks ago now, we started loading creatine, 20 grams of creatine a day, and this past week was the first week that we were on 5 grams of creatine. So I think what may have happened is all of that water we may have been retaining while we were loading creatine, we're not seeing that anymore. That's gonna signal a little bit of a weight drop, in addition to our normal fat burning muscle building routine that we do from day to day. So next week is going to be rather interesting. I'm predicting maybe even a little bit of a gain, but not a whole lot. But either way, this is why I don't put all my faith in those numbers. All I know is we're busting ass in the gym. Our nutrition's been on point, and we're even seeing the results on the scale. So I'm super happy about it. Yeah, so been a great week for fitness and weight. And speaking of the gym, let's go to the gym. problem. And I don't really know what to do about it. I go do these videos every week, and every week I put in some clips of me working out, and it's probably my favorite part of making these videos every week, because I feel like it's the most editing intensive. I have to do the most work, you know, what we call post-production, or in the software after everything's recorded. The problem is that I find it difficult to shoot video in the gym. And I think that the reason for that is that I feel like I'm being watched. And I know that's weird to say. Here I am putting my life on YouTube, but I feel like people are watching me and judging me for whipping out the camera and putting up a tripod and all this stuff. And that's kind of why I do things with the mini cam, and I'll throw it up on some magnets, or I'll slip my phone in and throw it up on top of a machine, or prop it up against my bag. But I have to stop caring so much about what people think of me when I'm in the gym. It's tough, right? It's tough when you're one of the big guys in the gym, because you already feel like everybody's judging you for being there. And I know that's not true. I know it, but you can't help but feel that way. It's a confidence thing, and as much confidence as I have, that's a place where it's very difficult to exhibit confidence, and it's something that I'm working on. But I promise you guys that I will work on it, and we will get more workout videos, and workout clips in the videos each week. I guess that's a very long-winded way of saying I apologize for not having a whole lot of gym content in the video this week, but sometimes it's just like that, right? Anyway, I guess that's all we have this week. Short and sweet, I know, but we did get some food content done, schedule change, all that good stuff, and we'll be back on track next week. It's a bit of a new process, switching all the days around, because now I don't have to rush to get the videos out on Saturday night for Sunday, and I get a little more time to do other things. So that's good. It'll just mean better content, longer videos, and hopefully we can get it in front of some more people. So anyway, I think that's all we got this week. I'll end this one here, but make sure you guys thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Hit that subscribe button, and of course over there in the corner, because that's our thing now, make sure you hit that bell, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.